guys to unmute because I want to also just have a conversation. I don't want this to be one-sided. I want to dig deep this evening. I want to dig very deep.
Okay.
I don't want you to be on this call just for the sake of seeing what this is about. I really want you to think about what your goals are. What is your pain points in your life right now? Like really, what is it that you want to change? What do you want more of that you can't have right now? I really want you to think about your why and your reasons for doing this. Hi, Siobhan. So I'm recording the session because it's a historic moment. So we must. The first official Hive members training. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to try to be energetic for the whole year. Okay. I'm going to bring this energy. Even when I don't have the energy and the emotions are low, somewhere deep inside, I'm going to sum it up and I shall bring it out. And we will have this energy because we've got big goals and we can't afford to let go of our goals and the good positive energy that we have as a team. And we can only grow and go forward if we lean on each other. Now, I want you to understand that Herbalife is not you're not an island on your own. Yes, this is your business. You're the CEO of your own network marketing business. I am not your boss. However, it takes a whole team to make this work and to make it grow. You can't say, like Melissa, for your example, I'm working with you, you're Naslie's downline, but I'm working directly with you. Naslie can't say, no, Nicole, but Melissa's part of my team. We're not selfish that way. We help each other and we connect with everyone because we want everyone to grow and succeed. It's not going to work if I'm just thinking about myself and my needs and my wants. So keep that in mind when you start growing a team, that reach out, even if you didn't directly recruit, be that leader that you want to be for yourself and reach out to the people that want to grow and help them grow. So I'm going to start off, we're going to do, like I said today, we're going to get out of our comfort zones. Siobhan, I need you also to be on camera and out of your comfort zone this evening, my love, because I want to see your beautiful face. But hey, now it's interactive this evening. So we're gonna watch a short 5-minute Mark Hughes clip, okay? Just so that you understand why the business started. You need to know your roots, basically. And then we're gonna do some member training, and it's gonna be interactive, and we're gonna do some role plays. And I know doing things like that makes you feel a bit, but you know what? Rather make a fool of yourself in front of each other, so that when you go out into the marketplace, you know exactly what to say. So that's why I said tonight we're going to get out of our comfort zones, but we must here to grow. So I'm just going to share screen and we're going to play a quick 5-minute short clip.
I had this incredible dream when I wanted to start the Herbalife company that we could help people lose weight and we could help them do it safely, and they would have not just hope, that they would have reality through our products. And it's been so gratifying to me because that little tiny dream that I had, serving milkshakes on the corner, has become reality. Because Herbalife is now, through our way of distributing the products, is the #1 weight loss product in the entire world.
The basics are what's important in our company. And I'm going to tell you exactly how I built my business, and this is how you build yours. #1, you use our products. #2, you wear the button. And #3, you talk to people.
And the reason why you got to use the products is because the products are what get you. The products are what get you an emotional experience. The products is what actually gets you inside. But have you ever noticed people that are using our products, it's not just that they lose weight, because their systems get cleansed up, because everything happens to them. It's the glow in their eye, it's the way that they feel, it's the excitement in their body, it's the way that they act that get people to do it. Now the second thing you gotta do, and I know you've heard this, you gotta wear your button. But let me tell you what the button does for you, more than anything else. Yes, it's gonna get you customers. Yes, it's gonna help get more people involved as far as helping them out personally, as far as their nutritional needs. But I'll tell you the biggest thing this button does for you personally, as an independent distributor, when you put this button on, you say to everybody in the world, including your family, your friends, your relatives, and anybody else that might make fun of you, you say, I don't care what you think of me, I am proud to be an Herbalife distributor, and I don't care what anybody says about it.
The last thing that you've got to do is you've got to talk to people. And it's just as simple as that. If there was anything else I could give you advice on, and that would just be putting perspiration on your forehead. That would be it. The people that you saw up here today, it didn't happen by magic. It didn't happen by accident. It happened because of a couple of things. They used the products, they wore the button, and they talked to people, and they worked hard. You don't get something for not doing anything.
Everything about the products is simple. Everything is great, and everything is no problem. No problem. No problem.
If you were never, ever able to make a dime in this company again, would you still be using our products, and would you still be trying to sell them to your friends, your neighbors, and everybody that you love? If you got that attitude, you'll make it.
Have a great attitude. Some distributors say, well, geez, you know, I'd have an incredible attitude. You give me one of those President's Team buttons, I'll have an incredible attitude. Get your attitude over here. Listen, if you gave me a $700,000 check like Alan Lorenz, I'd have a wonderful attitude. But unfortunately, that's not the way it works. Here's how it works. To be successful, you have an attitude first, then the money comes. You have faith first, and then the money comes. You have incredible loyalty to the company, then it works. That's how it works. Hey, listen, you're going to have more faith in your customers sometimes than they even have in themselves. And they're going to need that guidance, and they're going to need that encouragement. Have faith in your distributors. You're going to need more faith in your distributors than they've got in themselves. Okay? And when you have that kind of faith, there's no telling what could happen. Have the faith in your organization that it's going to work. Be consistent. And be consistent about even being consistent. I've never met anybody in my entire life, any distributor that you've ever met in your entire life, that didn't have one thing in common. And that was being consistent over and over and over and over again. Hey, listen, you're not that great at it now. Don't worry about it. Just do the best you possibly can. Tomorrow morning when you get up out of bed, do a little bit better than that. The next day after that, do a little bit better than that. The more people I talk to, the luckier I get. The more people I sign up, the luckier I get. And I'm here to tell you that the more you use the products, the luckier you're going to be. And the more you wear your buttons or t-shirts or whatever it is, the luckier you're going to be. The more you talk to people, the luckier you're going to be. The more faith you got, the luckier you're going to be. The better attitude you keep, the luckier you're going to be. The more loyalty you consume up here, the better off you're going to be. The more consistent you are, the luckier you're going to be. Your success, where you go in life, is only limited to your own imagination and your own hard work.
So that's how we're going to set the tone for all of our meetings. We'll play a little clip and you will get to know our founder. Sadly, he's no longer with us, but he really just wanted a safe product out there on the market because of what happened to his mom and the type of lifestyle she led. She was in the entertainment industry, so she was always trying to look her best. And she passed on because of an overdose of diet pills and weight loss supplements. No, it was diet pills, weight loss. That's the same thing, diet pills and sleeping pills, and that's how she passed with a combination of that. So he vowed as a young 18, 19-year-old to find something that's going to be safe out there. So I'm just going to give you, okay, I'm not going to overload you with information in our first session. I think we're going to gradually get into this. And we'll get better at it. What I'm going to do is a coach's academy. So today we're going to learn about the button that was that they spoke about in the video. We all got a button in our bags, right? When we started. How do you feel? How would you feel going out now in public wearing that button? And I want like honest feedback. How would you feel if you went out now with that button on? Don't all have to jump at the same time.
I don't like buttons.
Why
period. Because I'm clumsy. So 90% of the time it will prick me. So I prefer wearing a t-shirt or something else. Like I wear my bag every day.
not? Okay.
As all my
branding.
things go in there, my shakes, all of those things go in there. So yeah, and I kind of misplaced mine, so I have to get a new one.
Okay, I will keep that
I have
in mind.
no idea where it is, but like me and pin stuff. I don't wear jewelry also because yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
lost up like that. So
I can live with that reason as long as you're going out. I mean, the point of what I'm trying to get at eventually is branding. But Melissa, how would you feel about walking out the door with your button on?
I think the button is a starting point for conversation, and sometimes I don't know where to start to tell people that, you know what, I actually lost 18 kilograms already.
Oh, girl, can we
sounds
just have a moment? Snap, 18 kilograms.
Yeah.
All done.
Yes. It sounds so conceited, you know, when you say something, but when they see the button, they will ask you, oh, so you were doing Herbalife, and then I can start the conversation, you know, and be excited about it. So I think the button is a good conversation starter.
Oh,
That's what
well,
I
you know,
think.
you hit the nail on the head because that's the purpose of the button. The reason why I asked that question, because a lot of people, they feel embarrassed by wearing this big
Yes,
button,
yes.
going out, and it's just because they might not know what to say, and they might not want to get any negative feedback, whatever the case may be, but a lot of people don't want to wear that button, and that's exactly what it is, a conversation starter. And now I want to teach you, tonight's topic is about what to say during those conversations. Okay, so I'm going to help
Okay.
you build your
I'm making notes, right? I'm making
Yes,
notes.
I was just about to say get pen and paper. Hi, Mama Bear. So this is Auntie Almarie. She's like, I don't know, we've gotten so close over the years, and I call her my Mama Bear, and she's basically the matriarch in the group, right, in terms of age and wisdom, and so we give her the respect that's due here. And yeah, if we still have time, we can chat about how we sort of like know each other and stuff. But let me get into the training. I'm just going to share screen again. Let me find which training. I opened it somewhere. Just bear with me a moment. I don't know now how to I actually do know how to find it. Let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna accidentally share some random stuff. I don't know what I'm sharing here, but I'm hoping this is gonna take me to where I need to be. Oh, okay. No, this is not what I was looking for. Oh, okay. Can you see that? No, you can't see that. Can you see, it says welcome to 4-week Coach Academy? No?
No.
If I open it up, will it show? I'm gonna try it. There we go. Daar val die kwepe van die boek. Okay. Can you see that now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go. I just want to open, do like the slide. Okay. Okay. So Coaches Academy, week 1, packaging your story and your button response. So make notes and stop me if I'm going too fast. Okay. So telling your story. This is going to be your product, results, and your income story. So 1A, you are going to share your name and your background. Okay. So I want you to write this down. This is how I share my story. Hi, my name is Nicole Reiner. I am a 33-year-old mom. I have a background in personal training. So your background would be whatever your profession is or was, okay? Because you never know when you're telling your story who that might resonate with. You might be speaking to a personal trainer. You might be speaking to a teacher. You might be speaking to a nurse. You might be speaking to someone in customer service. So always share your name and what your background is, because then your story might resonate with someone, okay? Then B, share what you didn't like about being overweight and unhealthy, or being broke, or having no time with your family. Okay. C, when I go through everything, I will share my entire story and show you how I package mine. C, now share your solution you found with Herbalife and or basically the difference that it's made in your life. D, how you feel about the future, and end off with how much you lost or gained in terms of weight or even your income result. Okay, so that first bit was about packaging your story. I will go through that again. Next bit is about the button response, whether it's retail or recruiting. Sometimes you will have a button that says lose weight, now ask me how. Other times, like I've got both, you can get the work from home, ask me how button as well for people that's looking for an extra income. So button response, retail or recruiting, when you walk past someone and they see your button, or you see their eyes fall on your button, and then start a conversation, ask them, tell them, I noticed you just looked at my button, would you like more information? Start that conversation. Or if they ask you how, and you forget you have your button on and you realize, then you ask them, are you serious or are you curious? When someone asks you how, and they're pointing to your button, ask, are you serious or are you curious? It doesn't matter what the answer is, it's starting a conversation, okay? Then you go on to B. And they say, oh no, I'm just curious about it. Then you ask them, depending on the button you have on, how much would you like to lose? Or how much would you like to make? Okay? Then you listen to what they are saying. Don't talk more than the person is speaking. Listen to what they are saying, but take mental notes. Then ask them, what have you tried before? And also listen to what they are saying in terms of what they've tried before to lose weight. Some people might tell you, oh, I tried the lemon and coffee diet, or the wonder nut, or there's millions of things we've seen over the years. Or they've tried selling this and that to make money. Ask them, what have they tried before? They're going to give you a list of things. So immediately, while they're rattling off the list of things, you're listening to them, but you're also thinking about how Herbalife is not those things and how Herbalife can be a solution for them. So when they say, oh no, I tried the egg diet for like 2 weeks, you can tell them, don't worry. We eat 5 times a day. We have nutritious, colorful meals. We don't cut anything out, and you can sort of upsell what it is that we do. Then you ask them based on their answers in C. Ask them, why didn't it work for you? Okay. And you listen to what they are saying. And again, when you respond to them, it's about how what we have can be a solution to that person. Now's an opportunity for you to tell your story. And in your story, this is where you are telling or explaining to the customer how Herbalife is the solution because it impacted your life. You're just going to be telling them how it changed your life. And that's, we're going to get back to the packaging of your story. And then if you would respond by saying after you tell your story. So if I could show you a way to not eat eggs for the rest of your life, if I could show you a way to lose weight without having to eat eggs for the rest of your life, would you be interested? What do you think that person is going to say? You basically saying you got a solution to their problem they don't want to face anymore. Then you get their cell number. Make sure you get them their social media handles because you know what? Everybody's on their cell phones these days. Everybody has a Facebook account. Everybody has an Instagram account and everybody's on their phones. So if you're not capitalizing on that, there's a big gap in the market. Yeah, and then once you get the number, make sure that you contact them within 12 to 18 hours. Let me just see if there's anything else. Okay. So that is it for our first week of the Coaches Academy. I'm going to go back to sharing and telling your story. I'm just going to show you how I package mine. So I say, hi, my name is Nicole Reiner. I'm a 33-year-old mom. I'm married. I have a background as a personal trainer. So when Herbalife found me in 2014, I was living a very unhealthy lifestyle. I was smoking a pack of cigarettes a day, partying on weekends with friends. I was making bad choices, the bad mindset, and I seriously just needed to make a change. When Herbalife found me in 2014, I found my coach on the internet and we got going. In my first couple of years, I lost 40 kilograms, then I maintained for a bit. I went on to lose a further 3 kilograms, then fell pregnant, used the products throughout my pregnancy. And I'm still continuing to use it 3 years later, back to my pre-pregnancy weight. I feel absolutely amazing. And because of my amazing result, this is how I fell into the business. Everybody wanted to know what I'm using, and all I did was share a product. And in November, my check was over 10,000 rand. So you keep it short, you keep it simple. I'm very excited about the future. You know, you can do your add-ons and stuff. So I'm going to stop sharing now. And before we go on, do you guys have any questions? Ten, ten, ten.
Yeah. So I have a question with regards to packaging the story. Is it just for sort of when Herbalife found you, or in my case, when I got introduced to Herbalife, I wasn't working for 6 months already, and I feel like my background would then be unemployed. Whereas if I do speak about how I was feeling with regards to my background being employed, that is when I was unhappier, the most unhappiest. That makes sense.
Now, is there not unemployed people in the world?
No, there is. It's most just for me. It's just a matter of I felt more unhealthy and more unhappy when I was working than sort of just before. But I can't be.
Okay, that's fine. You can share a bit of your background. You didn't start Herbalife because it was a better opportunity for your the job that you had. Tell your story from where you started. You were unemployed. You didn't know what your future prospects was, but you needed to get out of that toxic environment from employment, whatever the case may be. And Herbalife found me when I was between jobs or whatever the case. Like, that's your story. There's people out there that started this when I started this, I didn't have a job. I was unemployed, actually. when I didn't. The personal training came afterwards, after I lost my weight and stuff, and I went to go study. But I was also, when it come to think of it, when I started Herbalife, I didn't have a job. I wasn't looking for a job. I was just looking for something different to, to the toxic environment I was in. Okay. So we have, we don't have a lot of time. I really want to utilize the next 15 minutes that we have, even less than 15 minutes. So I want us to learn to package the story. You've got A, B, C, D, and E written down. Okay. So who wants to volunteer and go first and just rattle down your story? Do you want me to put up a slide again, or did you write it down?
I took a screenshot, so yeah, give us a moment just to write it down again.
Okay. Okay, cool. Who wants to go first? Timothy muting me.
No, 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 not at all. No, I didn't mute them.
You want to go?
You've got you in the elevator. Somebody asked you how. That person's gonna get out now. You've got 30 seconds. What you gonna say? Or you gonna miss out on an opportunity? That person could have been the supervisor in your business. Mauja, you must you let that opportunity. I say this because I've done that so many times. No more, not in 2022.
Good luck.
What's the worst I can do? What's the worst I can say when you tell them your story? I'm not interested. The worst people do to me, they blue tick me on WhatsApp. That's the worst they do to me. I'm still loving
Yo. I'll go. So my name is Andrea Lewis. So I must remember I'm married now. My background was when Herbalife found me was unemployed. What I didn't like about it was I was overweight, already overworked, and that's what the reason why I left my job. So I was in between jobs. I was also looking for something that was going to give me good nutrition and also a nice business opportunity. Gosh, I just went blank.
Good. I'm glad you're going blank now. And
I don't go blank.
And not out there in the marketplace.
That's the problem. I don't go blank in the marketplace. Like, what just happened here now?
She's shy amongst friends, but in front of customers is fine. Okay, let me go.
Do you feel uncomfortable? Are you getting a bit hot under the collar, Andrea?
No.
It looks like you should take a top off here, man.
No, later, Timothy, later.
Okay, sorry. Okay, let me give it a shot.
You have 10 minutes.
My name is Timothy Lewis. I'm a 34-year-old male. The day Herbalife found me, I wasn't really looking for something to lose weight. I was actually getting it for my partner because she was unhappy with the way she looked. She was unhappy. She was unfit. And some underlying issues as well. Long story short, we decided to join Herbalife because my coach, the person we found as our coach, he was actually a school friend of mine, and we reconnected on social media. She advised me that this will work, and actually for what we have and what we want to do, it's actually more advisable. So 3 years later, myself, I lost 20 plus kilograms. I was 90 kgs. Now I'm weighing about 74 kgs.
Yes,
and we are extremely excited for what's happening in the business and what's going forward. So yeah, so far.
Amazing. Do you think you can go out there and share that with somebody else?
Definitely, I do, and it's sometimes a little bit more easier than what it is now, because depending on your surrounding, depending on the person's body language and stuff, you need to
make it a conversation.
Yeah, you need to adjust to where they are at, and trying to pull them out, especially if they are in a negative mindset, to get them to where you are at. You energize and you positive, and you need to try and meet each other on a level where it's comfortable for the next person as well.
So there's a few lessons I want to take out of your story. Timothy and I, we were at school together. So think about your school friends that you have on social media. Okay. Timothy started the business to help his partner get healthy. So you can reach out to men and reach out to women, reach and say, don't you have a family member that needs this? Okay.
Referrals.
Yes. So that's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. That's what I got out of your story. And now practice. I want you to practice that. Practice in the mirror. Practice with Andrea. Andrea, next session, we're going to start off with you practicing the story. That's how we're going to start next week's meeting.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened.
And we're not going to go, no, we got a whole week to practice. Siobhan or Melissa, who wants to go? Who wants to go?
I don't want to do my story, but I have a question. So I have someone who works with me who is anti Herbalife. Like he snots his nose up in the fucking air. Sorry for my French. Each time he sees me with a shake, or if I just bring up the word, it's like, and then the other day I said to him, what's your deal? And he's like, no, I belong to this karate club, and all they were pumping was like the product and buying the product and becoming members and I said to him, okay, so you shunning the entire industry because of one person. So like, how do you deal with people like that? Because
you
he
move
needs
on.
to get, he's trying to gain weight, and I'd like to convince him, you know what, this can actually help you in your mental state, because he's depressed, he's suffers from anxiety and all of those things. But you know, he's had such a bad experience from someone that didn't do it for the right reasons, you know, in wanting to help people. So, you know, in that regard, how do you approach someone like that?
Well, look, you can't push wet spaghetti, first of all. Let's just get that. You can't push wet spaghetti in a straight line. But when you do have that negative interaction with him again, just tell him, I'm really sorry about the experience you had with these coaches, but you should know me better and you should trust my judgment. If you ever want to try this again, know that I am a Herbalife coach and I'm here to help you. You will have access to an energetic group of people that's going to love and support you. And really, Siobhan, thank you for bringing up that question, because I want to change that narrative. I don't like the salesy, I'm doing this for money vibe. Yes, we want to make money. We want, of course, I want the car, I want the red bottom heels, I want the pool in my backyard, I want the stuff. But it's not going to be, it's about your character, who you are as a person. Okay, so yes, there are people out there that are like that, and they've joined Herbalife, and there's that negative element because of people. So let's change the narrative about how we do and how we deal with people. Just tell him, look here, if you want to try it, maybe just start 6 days. Tell him
I even offered to make him a shake. And he's like, is it Herbalife stuff in there? No, I don't want it.
Fine. If he doesn't, if that's his mindset, that's okay. The best thing you can do, because you work with him, is continue on your journey, continue practicing that no problem attitude every single day, remain positive. He will see your change, and I promise you, you'll be infected by that. I promise you, people come back to me after years of saying, no is not forever. You've got to show in your actions. Don't try to convince him. You detach yourself from the outcome. You've offered it to him so many times, because that's also going to make you feel a bit negative. Let him be. You show him in terms of your transformation, the power of it, in terms of your mindset, and don't let it bother you, because you're going to sit there and waste energy thinking, why? Like, what's your deal? What's your problem? It's wasted energy. You can use that on somebody that wants help. He had a bad experience.
Cool. Thank you.
No, you can't help for that, but just show him your actions. That's all. Okay. I am going to Melissa, do you want to share?
About my journey, or just to something? What do you want to know?
Like, we're sharing stories. We're packaging the story here. Do you feel comfortable to share? I know you've just starting.
Yeah, I just started. So, yeah, my name is Melissa. For those who don't know me, I am 40 years old.
Hey,
Young, 40 years
Melissa.
young. Yes. I have three daughters, and I am currently a school teacher. I've been an accountant for almost 8 years. So oh no, more longer than that. I have done some sit work for most of my life. So I think that is where I gained so much weight because I wasn't very mobile at the moment or at that time. So I was very unhappy with my weight, but I think more than a year ago, I on Facebook I saw my first year roommate, which is Nazli, posted something of Herbalife on her story on Facebook. So I inboxed her and I asked her, what is the prices? How does it work? And so on and so on. And she did send me the stuff, but then I was a bit skeptical. So I left it, but I was so unhappy with myself. I felt tired all the time, I was so irritated with my life at that moment. And so 2021 in July, beginning of July, end of June, beginning of July, I contacted her again. I told her, listen, just send me the stuff. What do I need? Just make me whatever I must do. Just get me started. So she organized the I think there was a breakfast pack or something for me, and I started with it. And just like a week in my journey, my mother was admitted to hospital with COVID in ICU, and she was extremely sick.
Melissa,
And that
we've got a
yes,
minute and a half left. I don't want to rush you. I'm just
I'll be
letting you
quick.
know.
I'll be quick. I'll be quick.
That's all.
But that actually motivated me. So to be healthy. And at this moment, I am excited for the future. Like I said, I have lost 18 kilograms already in I think 4 months. And now the business bug has also, you know, bit me. So yes, I'm excited to see what the future has in store for me. And also I want to stay at home and work from home. That's the main reason I'm doing the business. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got less than a minute. I'm so excited about our first meeting. I just want to say thank you and well done. I'm going to reach out to everybody privately and just chat goals and chat strategy and make sure that Jan 2022 is a good start to your business. Okay, love you guys lots. Thanks so much. I'm going to try to get this recording up and running so you have access to it again. And yeah, well done. Night, everyone.
Thank you.
Night.
Night. Night.